So, Mr. Mariano, this is JKB Sport Talk, and we're here to just interview you in terms of the World Cup, you know, that is coming up. So we want to know what's as a professional footballer before, you played a professional football, and now you are a coach, to these young kids, and for everyone that is scanting for little kids that want to play professional football. Uh, this is the man you can always contact, Mariano. He's from Argentina, and he's very good, and he knows what football is all about. So, so I just want to ask you, Mr. Mariano, do you think Argentina can win the World Cup?
First of all, hi everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you for this opportunity to express myself.
Thank you.
Um, well, Argentina is always, I think, what the Argentinian players has uh, is something that probably people don't count when the World Cup comes. Argentina. I remember in the 90s, 86. It was very hard to qualify to the World Cup,
Mm,
and then we won the World Cup when nobody expected that.
mm,
And then that's what Argentina has different than everybody else.
wow.
I mean, they prepare mentally and they play for each other. They play for the team.
Mm,
They really want to be there and win the World Cup.
mm,
So I know Argentina is not the favorite team to win the World Cup, but we all Argentina have that expectations always. Every time the Argentina jump on the field, they
mm.
will want to win the game.
The game.
Yes,
Yeah, that is good, because I was going to say Argentina has a very strong mentality when it comes to this World Cup. Even when they play uh, qualifiers, you can see the way they are fighting with Brazilians. Like, I don't really know what that rival is all about, because Argentina really has a strong mentality. So in 1978, you
Mhm.
know that was the first time Argentina host the World Cup, and they won it. And in 1986, they're hosting the Mexico, and they won it, which they won that match against West Germany.
Mhm.
Yes, in that match, and that match was very, very intense. I actually saw the highlights then. Yeah, and that is 40 years ago. And it is very interesting. Seeing the Argentina, seeing Maradona lifting the trophy, leading the Argentina to win the
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 world.
World Cup. And in 2022, Messi did it again, and they won France. So I feel like Argentina has a very strong mentality.
Oh yes, I think I remember every single final because I have the privilege to say that I watch all those three finals.
Mm,
And then I remember I was a young kid, 7 years old.
mm,
I remember watching the final. Mario Alberto Kempes scored. We won the final for one.
mm,
I remember like it was yesterday. But I remember the '86, the World Cup, the final when the Germany tied the game.
mm-hmm.
We win in the
3-2.
2-0, and they tied the game
Yeah.
in the end. And I remember I was in my bedroom watching the game, and there was Buenos Aires on silent.
Yeah.
It was just amazing how was people screaming when we winning that game 2-0, and
Mm,
then when they tie, there was so much peace.
mm,
And then I remember I was really tough at that moment, but and then I turned my face to the TV and I watched Maradona looking everyone and say, "Let's go,
let's go.
let's go, let's go and do it."
Yeah.
And then they
That
played,
is the mentality.
and then the play later. I mean, he passed the ball to Burruchaga, and Burruchaga scored
The winning
the
goal.
winning goal, and the was just unbelievable. I remember that day like was yesterday. Yeah,
Good, 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 good.
and the 2000 and the last one with Messi won the World Cup. I think everybody not the haters, Messi haters, but the rest, everybody wants Messi win the World Cup
Exactly.
more than Argentina. I was like, for him, I was like, this kid needs to win the World Cup. I mean,
Exactly.
and then I think he make everybody happy.
Yeah. As an Argentine, will you tell me that Messi is greater than Maradona?
Eh, and I don't like to compare
Okay.
because they're big different type of players. I mean,
Right.
they have so much powerful, but in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Maradona is. I say this. I say eh, people start talking about Ronaldo,
Mm-hmm.
Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, Maradona, and I say this: if you pay a ticket to see Ronaldo, he needs to score a goal.
Exactly.
If you need Messi, if you need to pay a ticket and see Messi, Messi needs to do a pass or those wonderful goals.
Mm.
If you pay a ticket to see Maradona, just watching him just warming up, it was amazing. It's just to watch Maradona. We never expect do something. We know he's gonna do something, but just seeing Maradona
Mm.
on the pitch and then play, it was just amazing.
Wow.
And Messi, I think, is for another world. It's a machine, but with talent,
Yeah.
with doing things that nobody expect, and then it's not. It's everybody they play against him. Is gonna tell you this. I mean, it's not just the fans that watching on this. I mean, the players know how difficult is what Messi does on
Mm.
the field. And then to me, it's just I never see something
Like
like
that.
that in my entire life. Watching soccer.
Exactly. Exactly. So do you say Messi or Ronaldo? Who is great? Who is better?
No, Messi by far.
Messi is better.
Then Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. Who
No,
is better?
Messi by far. I
Messi.
think Ronaldo is a work harder. Is a professional. I mean, Ronaldo is a good example to the kids
Mm.
how to prepare yourself to be the best on the pitch,
Mm.
but it's a lot of work on that. He needs to do that every single day to keep that machine working.
I like your response where you say Ronaldo is someone that shows example to the kids,
Yes,
you
for
know,
sure.
to how to prepare, to make sure you work harder. And that is Ronaldo. I like that response because at the end of the day, Messi is a talent. Messi is just this guy that is is the greatest. Is the greatest. But I love Ronaldo the most because I'm a kind of guy that like, put in work, so I like people that work harder, and that is why in all ramification, when I see Ronaldo, I just feel like, just like what you said, it will always set, you know the standard for the younger ones that are coming to follow. So, and that is one of the reasons why I love Ronaldo, because he's hardworking. Because I love working. Even when I know people will discourage me, I will want to still push to make sure that, okay, I can achieve, what people, will not expect. Because I feel like at the end of the day, there is no limit to what you can achieve. So I like your response. I like your response. So who do you think is going to score the highest goal in this World Cup? Who do you think? We have, let me give you a clue. We have
Mbappe.
we have Mbappe, we have Messi, we have Ronaldo, we have Dembele, we have Neymar, we have a lot of players, Do you think who we have Haaland? Who do you think is going to score the highest goal?
If you look the history of national Argentina national team, when Messi started playing for the national team, he put us in every single final.
Mm,
He was the leading scorer for Argentina in every single competition, in every single one. So uh, we always have an expectation of Messi. We know that he's already 38 years old.
mm-hmm,
The, that he's not the same guy. but I think he prepared himself for this World Cup.
So you
I
think
mean, I
Messi
think
will
he's
have the
ready.
highest goals?
I guess so.
He will have the higher goals.
Yes,
Okay,
I think
okay,
so. I
okay,
think so.
okay. So let me ask you this one: what country do you think is going to win the World Cup?
Uh, if I'm not thinking I'm Argentinian, I will say France.
France.
France
Okay.
has three teams,
Yeah.
pretty much. But what I'm seeing is when you coach have three teams, you can choose from three guys the same level.
Mm,
It's very difficult to put it together. As
exactly.
a coach,
I agree.
like making everybody happy.
Mm.
So we'll see what happens with France.
All
I
right.
think Portugal is a very good team,
Mm.
uh, and Spain.
Okay. Let's see what
Spain.
happens. Let's see what happens. For me, if you ask me, I'm actually rooting for France. I'm rooting for France, and at the same time, Spain is a better team too. Because if you look at Spain has a good, defense, and Argentina has a good defense too. But I feel like uh, France has a very good defense too as well. But let's see what happens. So let me ask you these last questions before we go. Uh, do you think Argentina can host the World Cup again?
Oh, the atmosphere is unbelievable in Argentina. You know how people feel the football. Um, Probably the infrastructure, uh, the stadiums, they're not qualified to do that. We don't have much as three or four stadiums that they can host
Mm.
a World Cup game.
But you guys have a lot of stars, and you have a lot of uh, when it comes to football, you people have a lot of footballers that can actually make a difference. So what factor do you think these players can do to make sure they make a difference to hold the World Cup? Because you have everything. You said the facility are not okay enough again to do these things, but do you think the footballers, you think the government can do something to make sure that, because Argentina is a football nation just like Brazil, do you think they can make a difference to make sure they hold the World Cup again?
I will say this: if I remember 86 when the Mexico hosts the World Cup,
Exactly.
9 months before they have the earthquake,
Mm.
and they lost a lot of buildings, and they almost lose the opportunity to host the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
And if Mexico can do that, I think Argentina can prepare better fields, better stadiums, can host the World Cup for sure. And then you know what? For the tourists, you had you can move without a car in Argentina.
Okay.
In Buenos Aires, you can move without a car. You have a lot of things that can take you to wherever you want to go
In
in
Argentina.
Argentina.
Wow.
So a lot of people don't use their own car. They
Wow.
just use the public service.
So do you think the economy is better? Economic is good enough for them to host it?
Yes, of course, of course.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yeah. You
That
can
is
do that.
that is a good one. Thank you so much, Mr. Mariano, for having me to grant you this wonderful interview. I really appreciate. Uh, this is Mariano. Is a professional footballer. That is retired, and at the same time, he's a coach now. He coach a youth team that if you're looking for scouting, to scout for any young kids that are good, you can always reach out to Mariano here in Mexico. And I want to say a big thank you to you, bro, for having me today to interview you. Thank you so much. I
And thank you,
appreciate.
everybody.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, I appreciate.